After hours.
Hi guys, welcome to Your Earthy Black Girl. This is your host Sanal, also known as Your Earthy Black Girl, and it's been a while to say the least, but I'm happy to be back. And if you guys don't notice, that'd be kind of crazy if you didn't, but I have a whole new setup going on. Like, I'm a completely different location. I'm at college right now, so I'm sorry for being inactive, and I always say this, but lately I've been like not coming up with any excuses, but I've been really busy, like obviously moving into college and everything like that. So I do apologize. And I was thinking I was going to be super consistent with my other channel that I plan to start while I'm here. And I recorded my move-in vlog. I've yet to give my dorm tour. And you're probably like, what you got to do? Mind you, all I got to do is take the camera and go around and show my room. I've recorded all the hard part, vlogging the whole move-in day. I haven't started editing, so second hardest part. But all I got to do is show you guys my room. But I haven't felt like it. So that kind of leads into like today's topic. Like, college is hard, man. And I really want to hold space. I really want to hold space for those who feel the same way. Like, and I want to start incorporating people on campus, especially my Black people, and especially my Black girls who can attest to this and say something about it and hop on here and like give their thoughts on it. And so if you guys have any recommendations on how I should do that, I was thinking of like maybe putting 1 to 3 people at the end of every video to give their thoughts or advice or opinion, but I'll figure it out. I might figure it out by the tomorrow when this video comes up, and I might do it next week, but I'll figure it out either way. So if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know. But yeah, college is hard. And I'm a global studies and sociology major, so it's not even that the classes are hard, it's that the transition is hard. And, you know, when I was coming into college, everyone was like, I'm scared, I'm nervous for the change, da 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 da. And I wasn't really scared or nervous about that at all, other than the fact that like I would miss my family from being with them every day to not being with them at all. Like, I was gonna miss them. But as far as like change and a different schedule and balancing things, like I wasn't nervous at all. I didn't actually have any thoughts about it. But I didn't realize like how difficult it would be. And it's like, you don't realize that you're falling off until you look at like how your life used to be and how your life is now. And you realize that they're vastly different. And that is like making me struggle. Like, all I'm taking is Spanish, a college readiness class, anthropology, sociology, and then a fitness class. So definitely a light schedule compared to my roommate who's like neuroscience and my friend who's biology, and they're taking calculus, chemistry, biology. Like, it's definitely a light schedule. But I'm like struggling more physically and emotionally because of the physical struggle. Like, you guys might think I'm being dramatic, but this is called Chapel Hill. It's hills, and walking up and down those hills every single day, all day in the heat and humidity, like, you don't realize how taxing that actually is on you, especially if you're like me who was basically sedentary, and that's like slowly draining your energy. So that's one thing. And the social aspect, I'm a very extroverted and social person, so I have no problem talking to people, but everybody, I don't care who you are, everyone has a social battery. Everybody has a time when they need to go off. And yours might be when you're sleeping. And you've probably been like, oh, I don't have a social battery. I'm always on, because you're off when you go to sleep. But everybody has an off switch. So for me to be on from like 10 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock at night, y'all, it gets tiring. And I love the people here. They're so nice. I've met so many amazing people, like, so fun. I really love it here, but it is a lot to be on like 12 hours a day every single day. And don't even get me started on the weekends where I'm going to be on even longer. Push me outside. But like, it's just a lot. So those two are something that, like, a social exhaustion, a physical exhaustion, and then also with the physical, like, I feel like nobody talks about how hard it gets to actually want to take care of yourself and take care of your space when you get in college. Because if you guys don't know, like, I'm a very organized, for the most part, I have been a very organized and like neat person. And if I like, I'll show you guys my room. I'm going to straighten it up before I do the dorm tour, but if you see my space, you might be like, girl, you need to see what my room looks like. Like, yours is nothing compared to mine. But like, when being in college kind of feels like back when I was in final season at the early college, how like stuff would just be like thrown around. And to my standards, it's dirty. To other people, they're like, girl, you got one sock on the floor. What are you talking about? Like, but to my standards, it's a little bit more cluttered than I would like it to be. And it's a lot more cluttered than what I initially came in with, which is kind of frustrating because, like I said, I get home late. I'm just now turning it off. And then it's like me time. But it's like I'm trying to take the routines back from home into the schedule that I have now in college. And that's definitely not working. So to anybody who feels like where'd all their time go, like they are really struggling to be able to take care of themselves. Like in the morning, yeah, cool, like I can get dolled up. But at nighttime, baby, you're lucky if I wipe my makeup off. Like that's just how I'm feeling. And don't even get me started on laundry. Like, especially since the laundry was kind of gross to me. Like my clothes came out shredded, but whatever. I'm not even gonna say too much. I'm not even gonna say too much. But it just gets hard to want to do basic things that I did at home. I'm glad that I even folded my clothes yesterday. I folded them the day after I had washed them and dried them. But back to what I was saying about bringing old routines into a new schedule, you can't do that. Like, I'll get home at like home here as in the dorm. I'll get here late and then I'll be maybe doing some homework, maybe doing doom scrolling, talking to my friends. Next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock. I haven't showered. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't washed my face. And that's something I could do at home because maybe I don't got nowhere to be until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But here, I gotta wake up at 7:45 in the morning. I'm not actually getting into my Twin XL until 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's just not conducive to a healthy sleep schedule. And that just messes you up for the rest of the day, even if you don't realize it. Like I was literally fiending for the weekend. One, because I was going to be able to be outside. And two, because I was going to be able to sleep in and just have time to relax and do what I want to do, not just go class, class, class. Like I was telling my friends, I was like, all these clubs are showing up. Like, I don't want to do anything. All I want to do is go to class and go outside. Like, work hard and play hard. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do no club. I don't want to go job. And obviously, like, I'm really, really interested in a lot of clubs on campus. So that was coming from more so of a place of like just being tired. And I would definitely not feel bad if you also feel that way going into college because the transition, they talk about it. I can't even say they don't talk about it enough because they definitely talk about it. But if you did not heed their warning before, definitely heed the warning now. Like college is an adjustment. College is hard. You cannot be the same person unless you were on 10, you were on top, like you were on top, but you cannot be the same person that you were before you moved in, before classes start, when classes start, because it's just gonna be too hard because the gap of where I need to be and where I am now and where I could be comfortably, it's starting to get too far. So that's fine. I, for one, am very like self-reflective. So I'm able to look at how my week has gone and realize, okay, I can go to sleep earlier. Okay, I can do my homework instead of going home. I can go to the library. And I've been able to do that. Like I'm not about to go all the way to the dorm. I'm going to go to the library and study instead. So I can definitely mix and match and put it in some places and some places I'm gonna still work on. But yeah, college, the transition is definitely difficult on a physical, emotional, and social level because they all tie into each other. Like, if you're physically exhausted, you're going to be socially exhausted. You're going to start to affect your emotional health. Like, it's just a lot. But I do really, really love it here. Like, I'm having so much fun. Like, even going to class is like fun for me, even though I'd be like, trying not to fall asleep. But it is really fun. Like I love the professors. I love the topics. I'm really having a lot of fun. And I do think that I picked the right school. And my stats video is coming on my other channel. If you guys don't follow it, I'll put it in the description. But it's just Earth 222 Sanaa. So definitely go follow it because all my college content is going to be there. And I'm still going to make my podcast episodes because y'all have a lot to say. And this is week 1. So I'm hoping that all the things that I was talking about today, I will just implement into my next week and from there on out because everyone's trying to find their way this week. So I'm not too worried. And you shouldn't be either. Like you shouldn't think that you're falling behind or that you're doing something wrong or that you need to drop out or like you need to but like, you're fine. You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I'm always here if you want to talk or like vent or reach out. And a lot of you guys do. Like, you'll be like, Sanaa, like, I needed this. Like, that is so real. And then start talking to me about it. And that's 100% like, okay and welcome. Like, please do that. So I can know I'm not alone. Just like I want to make this video so you can know you're not alone. But yeah, that's all I have for you today, guys. College is hard now, but next week, let me not say that, but college is hard now, but it won't always be. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Make sure you choose love, spread love, and be love. And I'll see you guys next week. Probably. Bye bye.